Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. We're in St Anne's today. It's a long time since I came to St Anne's. I've not seen any of the roadworks being done. So I've come to have a look and see what's happening with the square, because they've done a big public realm project to do some repaving, retiling and reorganising of the road and whatnot to make a better connection between the shops and the public spaces. So we're going to go and have a look and see what's happened. So don't forget to make sure that you subscribe, don't forget to make sure that you've hit the bell for notifications and sign up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter, and then you'll get the updates straight into your inbox each week. Right, let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's go and see what's new in St Anne's. This is the main shopping street in St Anne's. It runs at 90 degrees to the seafront. So straight down there, you can see a little building at the end of the street with a little spire on top. That's St Anne's Pier. So it's literally a hop, skip and a jump to the pram. And this is the main road that takes you inland. St Anne's railway station is just on the left down here. And if you carry on, you end up kind of down at the main road into town and down to Squires Gate and the M55 and whatever. So there's some parking along the main street, which is handy. I've bobbed in a little bay on the back road directly behind here. So I've got 90 minutes for free, which is good. That's just long enough for what I want to do. So the bloomers have been out. Look, they've got their flower baskets out. I'm wondering whether that's new. I can't remember seeing that metal feature thing. And there's a range of different shops and bars and pubs and whatnot. So they've got Bon Marsh, and there's a Edinburgh wool mill down at the other end. And I can hear music down here. I know they do a Sounds in the Square event in St Anne's, so they have music and entertainment each week during summer, where they have a local entertainer that plays and sings, and people get up and dance and enjoy it and all the rest of it. So it's a long time since I came to St Anne's. I think all these are new. I think all these metal frames are new. The planting's definitely been changed. It sounds like it's somebody's birthday. Listen, isn't that nice? Right, let's see if we can bob across it here while everybody's stopped. Sounds in the Square, weekly live music.
Oh, that was lovely. Happy birthday! What a size of birthday cake?
Hello again. You've got your top on. She just said you got your top on. It's Philip, my number one fan. See you later, Philip. They're in full swing, singing and dancing in St Anne's. It's lovely standing there. That's Emma that's singing, that does the show at Pirates Bay on Central Pier. She's very good. Anyway, back to St Anne's. I don't think these are new, are they? I don't think these are new. So what have they done in St Anne's? So they've created a new square by reducing the dominance of the existing road for events and markets, etc. There's better lighting at Orchard Road and Garden Street, and they've improved the connection between the shops and the open spaces. That's what it says on their website. This is the old, what's it called? J.R. Taylor's building. This was an upmarket department store, and I have to say I really liked J.R. Taylor's. We often used to shop in there, and they're making it into a swanky, I think it's a spa and restaurants and upmarket and really nice and really posh type place. I'm not quite sure exactly what they're doing. There might be a graphic on the fence down here. We'll go and have a look. But it's been quite a long time coming because it's been shut ever such a long time, J.R. Taylor's. So somebody is renovating that back to its original glory, and what a lovely building it is as well. What a lovely building. Let's see if there's anything on this fence down here. Let's have a look. Because they usually put something up, don't they? Oh no, they've not. How odd. Unless it's round there. Oh, that is going to be spectacular when it's finished. Let's see if this planning notice is what they're doing. Here we go. Former J.R. Taylor's building. Demolition and reconstruction of first and second floor elevations. And still no wiser. Still no wiser. I'm sure it's a spa and restaurants and all that kind of thing. Oh, they're doing that properly, aren't they? That's going to be stunning. I love these old buildings. They're just so attractive. Anyway, back to what we were looking at. The rebuilding of St Anne's. So they started today on Monday the 4th of November, and I think it's more or less completed, all bar some odds and ends of finishing off landscaping work and bits and bobs like this, which don't seem to be finished, although that's closed. That's closed because of them doing that. So this is what they've done down here. Look, they've built a new north side bus stop and a lay-by outside Boots, which is there. So this is a new bus stop here and a new lay-by. There's a wider bus lay-by opposite, which I think is a little bit further down there where the domes are. There's no loss of parking base, so there's exactly the same amount of parking that there was before. And the farmers market is still on every first Thursday from February. They've taken down one of the domes. The lady sat in that one. I bet she's baking under there. And they've done this little bit of pedestrianising here, look. So they've widened the paving and made it easier and safer to get across, because it was a bit awkward. The old WH Smith's has had a rebrand. Salt Rock, that's new. That used to be Edinburgh Wool Mill. Toys R Us. Well. It's very nice. It's a very pleasant atmosphere, isn't it? Looks like they've taken quite a bit of the big foliage down, because if I remember rightly, the edge of the seating area along the other side of this little wall was sort of bounded by quite high bushes, and it was quite big and thick. Oh, that's very bright. Lovely brand new paving flags and some new seating. I think there's a water fountain as well. Oh, there is, look, it's here. Well. I can remember when they used to have water fountains everywhere when I was a child. Used to have them in our local park. So this has cost 2.91 million, and it's been funded by the UKSPF grant, which all towns have had a share of, the Fylde Council and Lancashire County Council. There you go, look, one little water fountain to fill your water bottle up. That's a good idea. They've also put these new benches in as well. They're very nice. I'm getting ideas for things everywhere I go. Still doing a few bits of finishing off by the look of it. There's new benches at this side and some new paving. And I think all in all they've just tidied it all up and improved the flow of people. I'm going to go and have a little fact-finding mission in this attire shop Let's see if I'm missing anything. It's very nice, isn't it? It's very continental. So I think that overall, I think that's a big improvement. I think when they've got all the little bits and bobs done and the snagging, and they've got rid of all the vans and traffic cones, I think that's a nice job. That you can see it's going to make it easier to use. I think the idea is that they'll be able to close the road off more easily as well, and they've got more space for markets and events and things that they want to do. So it's a busy little place. And then the beach is literally there. That's St Anne's Pier. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look around, something completely different for a change. We'll cross over the road, my friend, as the song goes. And then there's parking on this side. This is the bottom end of where we started off. This is the bottom end of the high street, which there's parking down this side of the prom. Very nice. The square, I believe they're new. Either that or they've been painted. Very nice. So until next time, we will see you later. Bye for now.